Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Good for the Price. My name's Kirby and Moore, and today we're taking a look at Dead Space 3, developed by Visceral Games and published by EA. This is the first Dead Space game that I've played, and even though I read up a little bit into the universe before jumping in, I didn't really have to. That's a great thing about Dead Space 3. Visceral knew that they needed to make a game that would serve the old audience as well as newcomers, something a lot of sequels failed to do. The gameplay is certainly unlike any other shooter that I've played, and although it's in the same genre as the Metro franchise, the two feel completely different. My favorite thing about the game is the weapon customization. You can really customize your weapon to fit your gameplay style, or if you need a gun more specialized for certain enemies, it's as easy as finding one of the many workbenches placed throughout the world. The number of different types of enemies you face is unprecedented in my opinion, and not only will you face the necromorphs, but a fanatical group of humans as well. The game, however, does have a few downfalls, the first being the campaign. Although it took me about 10 hours to complete, several of the missions were drawn out by running to one destination, collecting one item, then running all the way back. This was especially evident near the end of the campaign. Secondly, it felt like I spent half of the game in an elevator or airlock or trying to complete some meaningless puzzle or minigame. The lesser of these downfalls consist of occasionally clunky AI, somewhat difficult controls, and your game not saving properly. Regardless of its limitations though, Dead Space 3 was an awesome game and certainly piqued my interest in the franchise. Not knowing if there would be an enemy around the corner, behind the next door, or in the ventilation shaft made my heart race almost every minute of the campaign. And even though Visceral felt it was necessary to maintain a lengthy campaign at the expense of having a tight story, it still held my interest every minute. So if you haven't played a Dead Space game before, or even if you have, Dead Space 3 is definitely a worthwhile experience. Once again though, my name's Kirby and Moore, and that was Good for the Price.